Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Technology Deep Dive for Friday, May 2nd, 2025. Tonight we'll cover market moves across technology, communications, and healthcare indexes, stocks, and ETFs. I'm your host, Ira Roth. Let's dive in. Tech-related indexes closed higher today. The Nasdaq 100 and Nasdaq Composite both gained 1.5%. The communication services sector led with a 2.3% gain, showing upward volatility over the past 3 days. Market breadth was mixed. The Nasdaq 100 showed stronger advances, with 90% of stocks up over the week. The healthcare sector saw more daily advances despite its flat price movement. Looking at returns, the communication services sector led with a 4.2% weekly gain. The healthcare sector lagged with just a 0.3% weekly return, while showing negative monthly performance. Among top tech performers, Palantir Technologies surged 6.9% in a very strong uptrend. Monolithic Power Systems rose 5.8%, marking its 9th consecutive positive close. On Semiconductor broke out with a 5.8% gain after 4 flat days. On returns, Palantir leads with a 64% year-to-date gain and 10% this week. Uber Technologies follows with a 40% year-to-date return, while showing continued upward volatility. Among decliners, GoDaddy fell 8.3% while Motorola Solutions dropped 7.4% in a strong downtrend. Apple declined 3.7%. Paycom Software remained flat for a 4th day despite its positive trend. Year-to-date performance shows Apple down 18%, while Motorola Solutions and GoDaddy have declined 12% and 11% respectively. Paycom remains positive, up 11% this year. Nasdaq-focused ETFs showed positive momentum today. Cubes and Vanguard Information Technology both advanced moderately, while VanEck Semiconductor gained 3.1%. The leveraged 3x Bullish QQQ jumped 4.7%, marking its 4th consecutive up day. Looking at returns, 3x Bullish QQQ leads the week-to-date performance with a 10.4% gain, averaging 2% daily returns. Year-to-date, however, it's down nearly 25%. 3x Bearish QQQ shows opposite movements, dropping 9.6% for the week.
Looking at stocks in tech industries, I'm Sally Short. Meta Platforms surged 4.3% to 597.2, showing upward volatility. Microsoft continued its very strong upward trend, rising 2.3% and closing up for the 4th consecutive day. Apple declined 3.7% to 205.35. Week-to-date returns show strong performance from Microsoft, leading with 11.1% and Meta Platforms at 9.1%. Year-to-date, Apple and Amazon are both down about 13%, while Microsoft remains positive. Semiconductor stocks showed significant gains today. Wolfspeed jumped 23.8% after breaking out from 5 days of sideways movement. SEALSQ rose 15.2%, while WiseKey International gained 13.2%. Week-to-date returns in semiconductors are led by Wolfspeed with a remarkable 36.4% gain. Atomera shows a 17.8% weekly return, though year-to-date all featured stocks remain significantly lower, with Blaze down 82%. In cloud computing, SailPoint led gains, rising 7% with strong upward volatility. SAP SE reached a new all-time high, gaining 4.4%. Oracle advanced 3.6% with notable volatility. Weekly returns in cloud computing show SailPoint, SAP SE, and Oracle all gaining around 8–9%. Year-to-date, SAP SE stands out with a 22.5% gain, while SailPoint has declined 71%. In AI and robotics, Hyundai Motor rose 5.5% with a positive trend. Ambarella gained 4.7%, up for 3 consecutive days. Symbotic advanced 4.6% amid strengthening momentum. Week-to-date performance in AI shows Ambarella leading with a 6% gain, followed by Symbotic at 5.2%. Year-to-date, Hyundai Motor remains positive with a 6% return, while Ambarella has declined 31%. Leading thematic ETFs focused on AI and robotics showed strong gains today. Robotics and AI and automation Bullish led with a 4% gain, breaking upward after consolidating. Spear Alpha and AI and Innovation Fund each rose over 3% with upward momentum. Week-to-date returns show Spear Alpha leading with nearly 6% gains. AI and Innovation Fund and Robotics and AI and Automation Bullish each gained over 4%. Industrial and Logistics maintained positive momentum with 6 consecutive up days. Electric vehicle stocks rebounded today. XPeng led gains, rising 5.8%. BYD showed strong momentum, climbing 4.6% with a very strong positive trend. Polestar and INIO remained relatively flat despite modest gains. Year-to-date performance shows XPeng surging over 67%, while BYD has gained nearly 47%. Tesla and NIO have struggled, down 29% and 7.6% respectively since January. Quantum computing stocks surged with strong volatility. Rigetti Computing jumped 16.3% with intense upward momentum. Quantum computing and D-Wave Quantum each gained over 13%, showing robust positive trends. Month-to-date returns reveal Rigetti Computing leading with nearly 20% gains. Quantum computing and D-Wave Quantum have risen 18.8% and 14.5% respectively in May, while IonQ advanced 12.6%. Solar stocks showed modest gains today. SolarEdge Technologies rose 4.4%, breaking out from sideways movement. Zeo Energy and Emeren advanced over 3% despite negative trends. Enphase Energy remains in a strong downtrend. Month-to-date performance shows SolarEdge Technologies up 7%. First Solar and Enphase Energy have gained modestly in May, but remain down over 25% year-to-date, reflecting broader weakness in solar stocks. Semiconductor-focused thematic ETFs led the tech sector today. The SPDR S&P Semiconductor ETF topped the list, closing at 204.10, up 8.75 points, with a 4.4% gain. Both iShares Semiconductor ETF and VanEck Semiconductor ETF showed similar strength, rising over 3%. Looking at returns, SPDR S&P Semiconductor ETF leads with week-to-date returns of 4.8% and month-to-date gains of 5.8%. However, all featured ETFs remain significantly down year-to-date, with losses ranging from 4.5% for the Global X Internet of Things ETF to 17.9% for XSD.
And with that, we wrap up another end-of-day technology deep dive. I'm Ira Roth, along with my AI co-host, Sally Short. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency, and commodities. Thanks for watching.